on out there, everybody? What's happening? What's going on?
Whole lot of nothing, man.
Whole lot of nothing.
Work, nigga. That's
Work, life, chilling.
Adulting.
That's it. I got a new cup. That's about the highlight of my day.
Nobody give a fuck about
Mr.
your face
Narcissist.
cups.
Okay,
Yeah.
so did anybody see that real ugly lady on the internet?
You talking about the alien?
The alien? No, I don't know about the alien.
You ever seen the alien chick?
The one that walks up to the door like she was stealing an Amazon package. Alien? Is that the one you're talking
No,
about?
I'm talking about this chick.
I was talking about somebody else.
Oh no, she like I guess she be hanging with celebrities, but like her face is like literally like
She got a long head.
bro. Yeah, I have to show you later.
She's like Rocky from
They be
Mask.
killing her, bro.
They look like Rocky from Mask.
Yes.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
They be killing her, bro.
No, actually, I was talking about the lady who went on like live stream and decided to blame her baby daddy for her kid being ugly.
Oh yeah. Oh, my
Did you
God.
see
That
that
was hilarious. She did the "I got an ugly baby" video.
Dude,
She was
went
in the
on.
car.
Wow.
She went on live internet TV or whatever you want to call it, and
She
talked
did,
about how her baby was ugly
and it's her baby
for a
daddy's
solid
fault.
5 to 10 minutes.
You know that shit don't go nowhere, right?
Right.
Well, I
The
mean,
internet never
the
forgets.
baby looked like her. Yeah. See, that's the thing. The baby looks like her.
Wow.
But
See?
then she calls the baby's daddy on the phone to say,
It's your fault.
it's your fault my baby's ugly. But the baby look like her.
Wow. I'm about to look that up
it
later.
was funny.
People are freaking
And
dumb.
then, in just perfect fashion, the kid threw up on her. I was like, perfect.
That's beautiful.
Perfect.
Yeah, it was
That's
awesome.
karma.
So
It was funny, though. It was funny.
That's karma.
What else going on, man? Y'all see the naked chicks fighting in Waffle House?
nah,
Nah,
that
bro.
one.
Oh,
Missed
man.
that.
It's chicks, I guess, after a night out down in Georgia, I think.
Gotta be. It has to be.
Yeah. After a night out, chicks went to the Waffle House. Apparently, they ran into some other chicks they didn't like, and man, got to rumbling, dude.
Probably strippers. That's gonna be my guess.
I mean, they was dressed like strippers. They're just
They're probably strippers.
They're just trained girls, and next thing you know, brawl breaks out. They beat the shit out of each other and tore up the Waffle House. Man, it was.
I love watching a
epic.
good Waffle House brawl.
Nice.
I'm not
That's
gonna lie.
beautiful.
I
Beautiful women. I didn't see it, so I don't know if it's beautiful or not. But just
right.
You got issues. I'm gonna point out why.
fucking up.
Why?
You dude, you like a good Waffle House brawl. You also the dude who listens to a police scanner at night to go to sleep.
Go to sleep. Yeah.
It soothes him. We got a 187 and whatever the fuck.
Well, that's not.
That soothes
that's
him.
California.
I know,
It's
motherfucker. I'm
different.
just using that as an example. He like to hear murder, crime, and violence, and it just puts him to sleep like
Okay, so-
like a white noise machine.
So,
this motherfucker got problems.
Listen, I changed my life. I done turned it over, but there's something still, you know. We all have that little bit of whatever in us, and so I live vicariously now through other people.
Crime and violence.
through other criminals. You live vicariously through other criminals.
Just
say yes.
Just yeah. I mean, sometimes I miss the drama, but I don't want to partake. So I listen to the
police
scanner,
scanner.
and it is soothing. My wife falls asleep to it too. She loves it.
No, she falls
That just
asleep to
means
it
she-
because you do.
Thank you.
She would much rather
like
fall asleep to reruns
if
of
I
The
forget,
Office.
no, if I forget to turn it on, she'll be like, "Babe, scanner." I'm like, "Oh yeah, my bad."
Y'all are a weird group.
I mean,
You might be ratchet if you got to listen to a police scanner. Go
You
to
might
sleep.
be to go to
well,
sleep.
I might be.
If a police scanner soothes you, crime and violence, if they ain't got nothing but
mean,
traffic stops and
But and here's another thing.
occasional burglary.
Here's the second part to it is that the people, the 911 callers, dispatchers are hilarious, bruh. Like Chicago gives no fucks. Like they will cuss you out. They will be like, it is hilarious. It's funny. It's like a show.
I just want to point. That's another sign you fucked up because
What?
this city ain't got enough action on the police scanner, so he's got to go
No,
to
they
a
took our
larger
police scanner
to
away
a
like a
larger
few
market with more crime,
If-
and that really soothes him.
If we would have had our scanner, I would listen to our scanner, but they took ours away like 3 years ago.
That should make your nipples hard, don't it?
No, I'm just saying.
If you listen to L.A. crime,
Drive-by shooting.
LA's pretty boring, actually.
Is that where the scanner is out of?
No, I listen to Chicago. Chicago's the best one.
Probably the most active.
It's nonstop. It is nonstop.
See how excited you just got about that?
I'm just saying.
Okay, your nipples are right now, ain't they?
Well,
What is this?
Nipple thing.
No, I just meant like I don't care about his nipples.
I know. Like,
I was just
that
I'm
up.
trying to make it like I'm weird, motherfuckers. This is the nigga who got to listen to
I
crime.
didn't say anything.
An
I
old
was
lady get
just-
hit in the head with a bat, puts him right to sleep. Like,
No, I mean,
I
Look
wasn't
like a
talking
baby.
about it.
I pray
I
for
was
him.
basically just saying like, you know, when it comes to like what soothes people, it's always something different. And
yeah,
chances are it might be something weird. For me, it's sugar. Soothes me.
really.
Yeah.
explain that.
I mean, it's nothing to explain.
You
Sugar.
you like, what, I mean, you eat a cookie and you're just happy as fuck. But
No, just any like it doesn't have to be a cookie. It doesn't have to be necessarily sweet. It could be like a sandwich or
But sandwiches don't got sugar though.
bread is sugar.
it's yeah.
Carbohydrates
I
are
mean,
sugar.
it don't really
Carbs.
taste sugary.
I didn't say it had to be sweet. I said sugar. Sugar could be
Huh.
anything.
So you're a
and
foodie?
Well, yeah, I am a foodie.
I'm a
but
foodie like a motherfucker.
I am a foodie, but I'm saying like specifically like sugar, like bread or anything like food, like carbs.
Yeah, I understand that.
I find this
Apparently, everybody has their own quirks. Like
Yeah.
you masturbate to the sounds of gunshots and violence. You just like food.
What
And
the fuck?
it eases your
This
spirit.
nigga's like-
But I get looked at like I'm the weirdo because I like to put my
But
picture
your imagination
on
is taking shit to a whole
cups.
nother
But I like
level,
to
bro.
I like to put my picture on cups.
Yeah,
but I'm the
but
weird
our
guy.
quirks isn't rooted in narcissism.
That's
right.
not narcissism.
It
It's
is
just a nice-
narcissism.
A bit
I'm
narcissistic.
I
I mean,
was
do
like-
you sell those?
Bro, you got a pillow.
Okay,
But they are
so
available.
So they're for you.
And they
You got
are
a pillow
available.
with your fucking
Email us.
face on it.
That is true. I know. Did I show you that? I got
Yes,
the
that's
pillow, too.
narcissist, bro.
That's
I'm
not
not going to be
narcissism.
selling cups with my face on it.
If you
unless
like
I'm
to
like
buy a picture
character
with
or
my cup
something.
on it, just feel
If I'm
free
like
to email us.
Worf from Star Trek or something, then like and then
Right.
you want to buy like Worf action
Yeah.
figures, and yeah.
What's
but I'm
next?
actually,
They got
like
plate
the
set?
Brad action figure. Like, what is he doing? Kicking it? You know what I'm saying? Chilling hard.
A throw pillow on the
Trying
board.
to advance his voiceover career. I mean, what is it? What accessories does that come with? A microphone
I mean,
and a remote.
I'm giving these out as Christmas gifts also, so when you
Well-
get yours, don't be surprised.
yeah, when I throw it back at your ass, I'll be surprised.
Hey, it's a gift.
So if you give me a present with your picture on it, I'm going to do something fucked up with it
Right.
just for GP.
Dang. Just
Because
saying.
that's the kind of guy I am.
Still a gift. Yeah. Anything else going on?
Well, football season starts today.
Hey,
Good for them.
Got the preseason game on tonight, Atlanta versus Broncos.
And
So I just got my Colts and Bears preseason tickets.
there it is.
We'll be going to watch that activity. Yeah, I'm excited. As you guys know,
The Broncos
Football
got
fanatic.
Joe Flacco. Didn't they pick up Flacco?
I think they did get Flacco. Yeah, but it was some dude.
haven't been paying attention.
Oh, I saw that dude. Yeah, I love football.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So that's exciting. That's
So
exciting.
police scanners and football. We got you.
Yeah.
What else going on, man?
Nothing much. Nothing much that I can think of. Truth is, it's been.
World's still
I
fucked
mean,
up. That's
I've
pretty much
been
it.
trying to send people from America back to other countries that just because they got brown people there. You know, that's still going on. People are still doing that.
Yeah, hard.
Yeah, pretty hard. So
Hard. And I must admit, I do, not to be a spoiler, but I do watch the Orange is the New Black. That is one of my shows, and they're
Last season,
oh,
right?
yeah, the last season.
the last season, and they're actually
That's it.
putting kind of their spin on that, and it's fucked up what's going on in these ice camps and stuff like that.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up. So, like, they got kids going to court with no fucking lawyers and shit. I mean,
Damn.
I wonder, is that real? Is that really what's going on?
I think so, bro.
You
No.
think they're really sending kids to court without any type of representation at all?
Bro,
I think that's
why-
illegal.
why-
I'm
well,
pretty sure it is.
I'm
Even
sure
if they are
it is.
illegal aliens, I still think that's.
But
don't
I
think
heard,
that's
I mean,
legal.
there's some illegal shit going on in these camps. That's why they're not letting people in. They're like, no, you can't come up in here. Politicians have been trying to get up in there, and they're like, nah, we good. So, you know, what the hell?
None. No, you
So-
can't do that because once you're on U.S. soil, you're actually considered you're afforded the same rights as a U.S. citizen. So you can't go to trial without
I hear
counsel.
you. I mean, but there's some fucked up shit in our court system. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, figure it out.
Always has been, but whatever.
So,
I mean, I'm just wondering, like, you know, what do people who watch that kind of stuff, like, what do they think? Like, I mean, I get those people are illegal, but at the same time, America to me it's my country.
love it.
Love it, right? It's my shit, you know. But I couldn't imagine something going down here where I felt like it was in my best interest of me and my family to flee America and then have to go to another country and then get treated like
Shit.
Dog shit.
like dog shit.
Right.
That's not, you know, come on. You know what I'm saying? We can. I mean, I'm not saying that we should just be like, oh, open the borders and all that other. No, I mean, there's supposed to be a process. You know,
Right.
You got to be accountable for shit.
Yeah.
But at the same time, is, you know, my first instinct isn't go back to where you came from.
No.
I mean, you could apply that logic to pretty much everybody here.
Right.
You can apply that
Right.
logic to pretty much everybody who's within the United States borders.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna tell you right now, if you're not Native American,
You're
you
not
ain't
from
from
here.
here.
Right.
Your people ain't from here,
Point
whether
blank.
you were born here or not.
Yeah.
So, I mean, all I'm saying is, I'm not saying there should be checks and balances. I'm just saying, how about a little bit of compassion and understanding
Right.
to other people's
And
plight?
that's what
because not
that's
every
what we're
place is
missing.
as wonderful as America.
Well, and not to get political, but the top of the food chain in our politics is spewing this hate shit. So that's how our country's reacting to it. And they're in the ICE and all that. They're like, oh, well, Top Dog is like, fuck them. So we're like, fuck them. That's how I look at it. I don't know.
But I don't see why people always want to follow that lead, because his perspective on life is a lot different than most people.
Right.
You know, being born with that silver spoon, man, that's
a whole different.
Not
yeah.
to say that all people like that are bad. I mean, obviously not.
No.
You know, but that changes your perspective on things when you never had to struggle for nothing.
Nothing.
Ever.
You don't understand.
Everything you had was given to you.
Right. I mean, that's just like people like in recovery. They go to these therapists and stuff like that, and the therapists try, but they don't have that connection because they haven't been through it.
Sympathy, not empathy.
Yeah,
Can't
it's sympathy.
relate.
Yeah. Where that's why people come to people in recovery, because we've been through this shit. We understand, so we're gonna be sympathetic. That's like all my guys. Yeah, I have to cuss them out a little bit once in a while because you know, but I understand because I've been there. You know, so I'm not gonna be like, oh, you know, you're a piece of shit. No, I get it.
I get it.
I understand.
Yeah, right.
I was a piece of shit. So
Well, in addition, before we change gears, that dude is a 70 or 72-year-old man. He ain't gonna see the world the same way the 20-year-old does. So you gotta take that into account also.
no, but
It still show compassion.
it still can. Yeah.
At the same time, it goes
I don't
back
think
to
he
what
understands that concept.
it goes back to what you said. This dude's been a billionaire a long time. Like, he started his business with $1 million loan from his daddy.
He started his life with millions.
Yeah, he started his life with millions.
And
He
then when
started
his
his
father
own.
died, he inherited hundreds of
Yeah,
millions.
but he got the loan to start up before.
His
Yeah,
own
that's
shit.
true.
Yeah, so he's not gonna relate, and I
You can't
agree
relate
with
to
you
that
totally.
shit. You can't relate to your life being turned
But
upside down to your own
us
shit.
as a country have to come together and find somebody, because listen, I mean, these are human beings we're dealing with, and we need to find that right person that has an empathy, because the way this shit's going, good God, it's fucked up, bro.
Until you go to, like, I've been to a couple third world countries. Until you go to that shit and look and see for yourself, like, damn, this is how y'all live.
I know, man. I was
Every day, day in and day out.
I was in Bankhead, Georgia. You know what I'm saying? So
Nigga,
seems like a third world.
you overseas, you catch a flight, you come back. First of all, you get arrogant and shit while you there.
Right.
I'm an American, you piece of shit. All y'all beneath me. And then you come back like, whew, it is not that bad here.
Right.
I promise they be like, well, go back to where you, fuck you.
Right.
Staying right the fuck
Stay
here.
right here. No, I said I love my country. I would not want to live anywhere else in the world, but some fucked up shit going on.
Well,
That's it.
wanna jump into the topic, folks?
Hey, let's do it.
Cool. Today's topic, we're talking about This I came up with. This one may get a little offensive. I'm gonna try not to be offensive. It's called, is it wrong for people to hold your past against you in the dating market?
Oh, in the dating market.
Yeah, mostly in the dating market.
Okay.
When you're entering into a new relationship, you're getting to know somebody, or you're just trying to get your feet wet, do you really want to tell them everything about you? Do you really want to let them know too much information, not enough? Is it right to hold back? Do you feel like you're going to be judged? Is it fair to even judge that person?
I think once you start getting serious, you should start letting that person know who you are.
No, I'm off the rip.
Straight out the gate.
Straight
Yeah,
out
I
the
think
gate.
you can tell too much at the beginning. I think there's
I don't.
such thing as TMI,
don't think
especially when
there
you
is.
like your first date with somebody. You know what I'm saying? She doesn't need to know you flat-footed.
Well, I'm just saying.
It's not.
A flat-footed.
I'm just saying that as an example.
I
got you.
I got that.
I don't know. For me, and like if when I was on the dating scene, I'm just like, listen, I'm out searching for that one. I'm finna put all my shit on the table. Like, and if you don't like it, well, you ain't that one.
I suggest you don't lie.
Well,
Like
no.
if someone asks you a direct question, then just tell them the truth, even if it's
I mean,
something
there's
you don't
some
really
there's
wanna talk
some
about.
stuff I definitely waited.
and revisit it later.
There's some stuff I did wait. You know, I as I think about it now.
Yeah, you're not finna.
But
you know,
I was pretty much the whole basket except for a few little tidbits.
So first day
you
you
ain't
go
lie
right.
about how many kids you had or something like that.
I mean that's easy. That's the easy one.
There's people who lie about that
Right.
shit.
Yeah, I
true.
know that. I know that.
Very
Yeah.
true.
You
To go to
know,
house and back.
I let people know I don't
You
drink.
count extra kids and shit. Like, wait a minute.
Right.
Like
Wait
Jay.
a minute.
What Jay was we was talking about last week. You fucking kicked
What'd I
that
do?
kid.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Anyway, but no, in my opinion, I think if you're gonna date somebody seriously, you should put all your cards on the table.
Yeah.
But you know, when you first get to meet somebody, you don't know if you're gonna go on a second date with this person. And then you're gonna tell them all your business. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
I mean, yeah. When I say straight off the gate, it's usually a week or two.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about like the first time I meet you. I mean, I put out all the cards,
Little
including
feelers.
the ace.
How much
I
can
hold
she
that Joker
handle?
back though for
How much
for a
can she
little bit.
handle?
Yeah, that Joker's a doozy. So I will hold that back for.
You start listing your fetishes. And that on the first date.
So my
Hey.
favorite movie's Goodfellas, and I like my ass licked. What's your name?
Right.
But
Oh,
that's
back
something
away.
that's something good to know, because if let's say the chick likes getting smashed by the fucking Chicago Bears football team, and
Nice.
you
She likes to give
don't
up
even
the
like
losers.
to take your socks off,
Damn.
that's gonna be a horrible.
That is-
It's not gonna work.
I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Early
That's
on,
not gonna work.
Yeah,
Early on, you need to know what kind of sexual shit some motherfuckers are saying.
yeah. She's like, I can't have sex unless I'm getting Chinese finger trap.
Right.
If she said
You're not
that,
the bitch
you
for me.
need to know that, yeah. Like, bitch, no.
You meet two guys at the same time.
Yeah, Chinese
Yeah.
finger trap.
Yeah.
Double stuff. Like an
You know.
accordion, pump that shit.
Right.
I got
Meat
it.
grinder.
I got it.
Meat grinder.
I
He
understand.
goes in. Anyway,
What the fuck?
The rotisserie.
we go left sometimes.
The rotisserie. Anywho.
Spit
But
roast that
as far
shit.
as the past goes, I mean, it's the past.
Yeah,
I mean, there are certain things like people can change.
of
I
course.
think there's certain aspects of people's personality that can.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I don't just mean like I don't want to kill no more. You know what I'm saying? I just meant like
No
I don't
more.
want.
Wait a
Well,
minute.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Sorry, allegedly.
Yeah. Come on,
Man,
man.
I'm just saying like.
Okay,
they
stop.
always ask the
never
question
wanted-
of
I'm not
hoes
gonna
and the
say I wanted
housewives.
to.
Like,
Stop.
can you turn a hoe into a housewife?
That's we touched on that. Stop. That's the point I'm talking about. You just said people can change. Now, okay, people can change, but it's when they bring evidence of their past
Like what?
into their new life. Like, okay, take for example, you were the neighborhood pin cushion. You used to get
Just say
stuck
hoe
by.
because people might know what you're talking about.
I'm explaining. The neighborhood pin cushion used to get stuck by everybody. Just poked and poked and poked.
Yeah.
Everybody that had a pin got to poke.
Yeah. New
A lot of fucking pins.
Yeah.
Like in meat grinders. So, but now you went from neighborhood pin cushion to church girl. You changed. You don't do that anymore.
Correct.
All right.
Is it fair to hold that against her?
No.
Here's the catch, though. You still live in that neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
So every time I walk down the street with you, you've got 15 guys on this side and maybe 12 on that side. He'll be like, hey,
How I look at
hey,
it, though.
slutty Sarah. She may not be slutty Sarah. She may be saved Sarah now.
Right.
But she was slutty Sarah.
Okay.
The internet never forgets. People never forget.
The internet never forgets.
Society doesn't really want to forget, but sometimes they will. That's still evidence?
Okay, so
of your past.
but who's upset about it? You or her? Because if it's you,
Exactly.
that's some insecurity shit. Okay, if she makes you
Exactly.
happy, and she's feeling a part of your life that whatever it is, fuck what them niggas say.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
You know,
saying?
everybody says that until they're on
Until
the
they're on
receiving
the
end.
receiving end.
Until you're being laughed at behind your back.
Bro, I've been, I've done some shit in my life where,
Okay, but I'm saying like not everybody is built like that.
No,
not everybody
no.
has the ability to tune out the rest of the world.
and that's true, and I feel sorry for the motherfuckers. But the reality is, you
Like
can't
most
hold that
people
against somebody. I mean, my view. I'm
I'm
like,
not
fuck them
saying I'm
niggas,
not saying you
whatever it
can't
is.
stop being. You can stop being a hoe.
Yeah,
Okay, just like you can stop gang banging.
right,
You
exactly.
can stop doing drugs.
Stop
Yeah,
drinking.
A lot
drinking.
of shit.
Yeah.
But that stigma.
Stigma's there,
That stigma doesn't leave.
bro. I deal with stigma all the
Yeah,
time.
I know
you
that,
what
but
I
I'm
mean?
saying
And
like there are certain things about like you're not. I don't unless there's something I don't know here. You're not addicted to being a hoe. You're doing
No.
it for attention.
well,
No.
there could be
From
there's
what I
sex
don't know.
sex addiction is
a
real.
But there's a sex addiction. Sex addiction is a real thing. Like I said, there's some things that I don't know.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, if you have a sex addiction, that's actually different than just being a hoe.
No,
That's
that's
different.
two different things.
Yeah, that's two different things. Like maybe
I
they
get
might
that.
mirror each other in a way where
Right.
somebody who can't fucking help it, as opposed to somebody who just does it all the time because this is how they get attention.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can show you a girl right now. She doesn't do it for attention because she's a very low key person. She doesn't drink. She doesn't smoke. She hates the club. Never been out to a club. Doesn't like the party scene. She just likes and needs to fuck. Like you say hello to her. Hello. Want to come over?
hit.
She needs sex. She doesn't need attention. She has to have dick up in her.
Right.
That's just the nature of her. That's the nature of her beast. I believe that is truly an addiction. I asked her one time. I was like, "What is your vice?" Like everybody's got a vice. Everybody's got a guilty pleasure. Some people like to rub their nipples and listen to fucking police scanners.
fuck?
This dude, I know I can help it.
This nigga
Some
throwing
people,
shots over here.
This girl, boom, boom. This girl literally just has to have sex. And I asked her. She was like, "It's just sex." She was like, I have to fuck." She was like, I need it. And she understands that that's her burden to bear.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's interesting. It really was interesting to me. I've never heard anything like that. That anybody would have that kind of, and it's not an addiction, but it in a sense, it was her addiction.
It is an addiction.
Yeah.
To go off topic, I have a question about that.
Shoot.
Can you really genuinely wear the pussy out?
Yeah, it hangs
sure.
like a wizard sleeve.
Yeah, but who's to say it didn't always was like that?
No, I'm
I'm
pretty sure it
sure
wasn't
there
born
is.
like stretched out like my
No.
Some
fucking
people
shirt
are.
collar.
Some people are.
I think it can be destroyed.
You think it'll be worn out?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's
Yeah.
I ask these questions because, like I said about this show, it's about guys sitting around having a conversation.
I
we
think-
don't know everything.
Yeah. And I
but,
think
Are you talking about the look or the
no, the
elasticity?
feel,
the look, the
and
feel,
all
all
of
of that.
because I think sometimes.
I think some people were born with bigger
I mean,
vaginas.
we're just getting 100 with it. I think that's why sometimes chicks go anal because that feeling is no longer
No,
pleasurable to them because it's been blown up.
No, some chicks just get stimulated from being
Well, I
blasted in
know
the
some
ass.
chicks just like it up the ass, but I'm just saying, some chicks I think just they shit's been blown up and it's just.
Well,
that
you know
was
what?
off topic, but it was,
Yeah,
I thought
well,
it was a valid
I
question.
can answer that and then we'll go back. Apparently you can because they have vaginal rejuvenation.
Yeah.
So obviously you can blow that shit out.
I thought that's when they just like go in and like make it look new.
Nah. They
Does that do anything?
They
for feel?
reshape the pussy.
Yeah, they can refigure the actual internal shape and dexterity of it, and then they trim the meat curtains back and give it a nice new look. You know, it's like getting a whole makeover
real
for your vag. Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's fucking real scientific. Yeah, meat curtains.
Meat curtains.
I gotcha.
What the fuck would you call it?
The labia.
Y'all gonna stop Nigga, you didn't know labia. Y'all gonna stop judging me.
I would call it.
But nah, that's just like, you know, and I know we had talked about like chicks with the tattoos.
Yeah.
You know, of baby daddy, of this and that. And that. Sometimes people have stupid moments.
Yeah. Okay, let me clarify that one for the audience.
Yeah, go ahead.
One of the questions I asked was, how can I take you seriously and consider you as a potential mate when you got your baby daddy's name tattooed on your neck, your other baby daddy's name tattooed on your wrist, or your other baby daddy's name, or your boyfriend's name tattooed on your fucking, I don't know, somewhere else. You got everybody's name that you were in a quote unquote serious relationship with marked on you. How can I fucking dip? Some people can, some people can't. Some people ignore it, some people don't give a shit. There's 2 chicks walking around right now that's got my name, my real name, my long ass name tattooed on them. And I was like, you're stupid.
I got one of
Really?
Yeah, I was like, that shit's tacky as fuck. Don't do that. The one that crazy bitch.
No.
I was like, please don't do that. That's not a good look. That's tacky as shit. She did it.
Wow.
And I hate to say rest in peace.
Congratulations.
But,
Thank you.
one of my homegirls I was dating in Bloomington.
Oh yeah.
And we've been dating like a month, right? She comes on, I was like, I got a surprise for you. Like, what's up? She's like, shoot, on back, Justin. It's like, oh, okay.
I can't sleep around you no more because clearly you are a crazy person.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I thought
Like,
too.
that's so insane.
People do stupid shit. I mean, I have
If
tattoos that I regret. You know what I mean?
Shout out to my aunt and uncle who are celebrating their 49th wedding anniversary.
Hey, shout
One
out.
more year, they'll be 50.
That's what's
When
up.
I said that, the reason why is, just shout them out. But at the same time, to say, if you've been married for 40, 30, 40, 50 years, then okay, then yeah, get a tattoo or something of your loved one or whatever.
Yeah.
But
We gonna die together.
right, if we didn't have sex 3 times,
Yeah.
and you already got a tat of me on it, you're a crazy person, and I need to get the fuck away from you.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry that you did that dumbass shit without consulting me,
Right.
and I would have told you that was dumb. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Like, I would prefer a chick with no tattoos, to tell you the truth.
Oh, no, I
But
got you.
just
Oh,
if
no,
I gotta
shit.
be
She gotta have
if I gotta be picky about this shit,
Oh, no,
then just
nigga.
as long as you don't put no tats across your tits, you're cool
Oh,
with me.
Yeah.
I'm not.
No
Don't put
tits.
that,
no,
that
cover-
shit right here.
Cover your whole body. I don't give a
that's
fuck.
for
That shit's sexy. to
my
me.
visual pleasure. Don't go marking. You don't fucking throw spray paint on the Mona Lisa.
Oh, sure you
They're
do.
clear.
No, you don't.
I mean, but
That's
I guess
illegal.
This nigga said,
I have different,
Yeah.
views on tattoos. So
to me, tattoos determines whether you are just for that night or you have potential.
that's not true.
I'm talking about from my
I got
standpoint.
You. I got you.
Chest tattoo automatically out the gate. I
Oh,
can't
nah.
do anything with her.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't like it.
I love it.
Plus, I can't take you to a function or mix it if I'm at something,
Sure you can.
some event, and you got a big ass chest tattoo, a devil horn with a knife through its mouth.
Puppy paws
Yeah.
and shit. What
Nah,
the
I
fuck is
can't-
that? Well, you got dogs
Hold on.
walking
I
on your
can't do
tits?
anything with that.
Oh, I can.
And chest tattoos down the arm, I can't do anything with
love
that.
it.
But if you got something cute across your shoulder blade or across your lower back,
Cover
I'm a
your
nut on that
body.
anyway.
Women cover up your body with tattoos.
That nigga just got excited again.
Don't listen to him. He's fucking married.
What's that got to do with
The
anything?
best they can
You
hope
out
for,
the
which
game,
is a side
motherfucker.
chick, is a side chick place.
I don't have a side chick. I have an arrangement.
Right on.
Moving right along.
But,
All right. Going back to what I said earlier, when you bring evidence of your past, i.e., somebody else's name tattooed on you,
Or children,
kids,
or especially kids.
or a disease, God forbid,
Yeah.
those are all
As
examples.
I die slowly.
As I die slowly. Rest in shit. That's all examples of your fucked up past.
right.
That you can't escape, you can't run from, you can't hide from that. You can't hide that shit. So is that wrong? Am I wrong for saying I don't want to deal with your past?
I don't know.
I don't think so. I mean,
to each his really own. Really,
it's only stigmatized because you only feel that it's stigmatized because you're a man. If you were a woman and you were talking about your preferences or whatever, everybody's like, "Oh yeah, that's what's up, girl. Yeah, you don't have to settle." You know what I'm saying? But guys, we're supposed to take any old bullshit.
Yeah,
that
a man
comes
is
our
not
way.
allowed to have standards. A man is not allowed to have preferences. You got to take whatever comes your way. So that fat bitch that walks past and like, "Hey, what's your name?" I'm gay. You got to accept that shit.
I just tell them my name and then I tell them why I'm not interested.
oh yeah.
But now
Just like people tell me.
they look at
not
you like, "Well, what's
interested."
wrong with
Right.
you?"
Right.
They think because they got a vagina that's enough to draw you in.
Well, I mean, that's just a fucked up ideal that's been going around for centuries upon centuries, and that's just not the case. But I don't know, bro. Like I'm pretty open minded and pretty forgiving.
We see, man.
You know,
We see that. Okay, I have this thing I say all the time. I say every woman should go through what I call the hoe phase. Every woman should have their hoe phase, where you just get that shit out your system. Fuck everybody you want to fuck. Fuck when you want to fuck. Fuck as much as you want to fuck. Fuck a lot. Get that shit. Try women. Try men. Do all that shit, ladies. Try women and men at the same
oh,
time.
that's college, nigga.
Exactly.
That's
Go
college.
to college.
Go to college.
Go to college.
You know, that's
Go
all
to
that
college.
is.
Get that shit out your system in college. And then when you get done, move.
Yeah.
Leave that fucking town.
I think that's horrible advice, but
That's great advice. You know why?
I mean, I'm not. You know.
I mean that benefits those who are around to fuck them in their whole phase, but what about after?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm getting to that. The reason y'all say that is because you will have so many women who go through what they call midlife crisis. Those women who fuck around and get married at 18, 19 years old, 20 something. They don't experience that. They say, I've been with the same guy since I was 16 years old. And now they're in their 40s. You know what happens? They meet me. No, just kidding. No, what happens, they end up sucking strange dick at their office. Just because they want to try something new. Or
I've
just
seen
because
that.
I've seen that. I've been on
seen
the
that.
receiving end of that.
Yeah,
I've
I've
been
seen
the
that.
guy in the office
Right.
where I'm like, aren't you married? They stay married out of convenience. They never had a chance to get that slutty shit out their system.
Mm-hmm.
So now what they end up doing is fucking everybody behind this dude's back.
Right.
Making him look ridiculous.
See, and I used to when I was out there in them streets, you know, I would look for, you know how you meet certain people, and I would look for the softest motherfucker with the finest bitch. Like, all right, they've been together forever, and he's soft. I'm about to fuck her. Watch, you know, because she's missing something. She hasn't experienced, and then you get that thug talk like, bitch, I'm finna dick you the goddamn
I'm
down.
starting to notice you motherfuckers are predators.
What the fuck was that? Whoa.
Straight up and down.
Whoa.
You're a predator. That was some predatory shit
in
you just said
2019.
right
You can't,
No.
You
yeah.
gonna try to get you me too, and they gonna
Right.
stay
That's
with
some
the
predatory
limitations.
shit.
Hey,
I'm gonna
but-
take his bitch because he's soft.
Yeah.
That is a little predatory.
How's that predatory?
Come on.
You prey on
He's
the weak,
soft.
man. It's no different from a lion and a gazelle. It's no
That's a
difference.
predator.
That's literally.
Back in the day,
I mean,
yeah.
I'm
The
not saying
apex
that
killer,
I'm not
yeah.
saying that you couldn't take her. I'm not saying that you couldn't
got
do
you.
her.
I got
you know,
you.
whatever. I'm saying that's a bit.
It's literally
Yeah,
apex.
well,
Like you
Yeah,
plotted, you hid in the bushes.
I did.
You hid in the bushes
I
and was
did.
like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm
And
saying?
pounce.
And pounce. You know what I'm
Pounce.
saying? And
I
that's
take that.
fine. I'm not
I
judging
take
you.
that.
I'm just
Yeah,
saying,
that's fine. I
like,
take
stay
that.
away from my
When I heard the
girl or
word
I'll fucking
predator,
shoot.
though, I get, I'm thinking Chris Hansen and shit.
No,
No,
I'm
no,
not
no.
talking
I don't like
about
that shit.
I'm not
I'm
talking
like,
about
whoa,
a child molester.
You're not hearing a fucking 13-year-old.
Listen,
Right,
listen,
no.
you've heard me say multiple
Right.
times how.
Oh, yeah, the 18
so
band,
you know
yeah.
if that was
Well, you
the
know,
case,
yeah.
right? I'd already jumped
We've
on
been,
you.
yeah. I'm just saying, somebody
It would already been
allegedly, we have taken predators out before, so. But yeah, I get that. The house mom, living in
those are
freaking
the
Mayberry,
worst.
and the cook in the pot. Yeah, she wants dick down, but she watches porn. She's seen the porn where the motherfuckers is just She wants that.
And
And he
now,
ain't giving it to her.
and now they got access to When you can get online now and dick is literally 2 clicks away, these chicks are not wasting time. They're waiting for these bored housewives are waiting for their husbands to walk out the front door. Because Tyrone and Chad are coming in the back door, literally and figuratively.
Right.
So I
Bye,
guess
honey,
the
love
moral,
you.
I guess the moral here is take care of your past before your past takes care of you.
Perfect.
That's a good.
Perfect.
I like that.
Take care.
Wheel of morality.
I like that.
Get that shit out your system
Yeah.
before it becomes a problem. Do it now, because later on you just gonna be the nasty bitch who fucked up her home.
See, when you're young, I get what you're saying. Because when you're young,
You can bounce back.
you're just having fun.
Right.
Exactly.
When you get to be like 30 and 40, now you're just a fucking dirty whore.
Right.
Especially when you're being sponsored.
If you're
Yeah.
40 and still side chicken, you need your ass kicked.
I just mean like if you're getting sponsored, like you're married or you have a like long-term boyfriend.
Right.
Like if you're still doing that when you got both of those,
Yeah.
unless y'all got an arrangement. If y'all got an arrangement, more power to you. Cool.
Now, how the fuck did I get lumped into the predatory category? That was him. How the fuck I
Oh,
get
because
thrown
you
in?
basically told all the young girls to go be hoes before.
That's not predator. That's
It is if you
sound
look at it-
advice.
that is if you look at it capitalized on it. That's,
Nigga, I'm not in
that's
college with him. I'm
preemptive
out of
predatory
college.
behavior. He's like, I'm gonna tell them to be hoes now, so I can
See,
clean
what
up.
he's saying is when you was in college, that's the type of bitch you was looking for. You were pouncing.
That's what
You were
everybody's
pouncing.
looking for in college. Except that one guy who went to who had his girlfriend, he was happy. You know what happened? We caught his girl in the middle of the night going to our homeboy's room. You know who you are. We caught him going to Polo's, that one too.
Yeah.
We caught him going to in the Polo's room. Yeah, I'm snitching. I'm telling.
Whose fucking girl are you?
We talking about Ant's girl.
Okay, well, you're not supposed to be yelling out names, man. What are you talking about?
Niggas don't watch
Hey.
the show.
I mean, regardless, still, you know what I'm saying?
Polo
What happened?
ain't his
What
real
happened? What
name.
happened? What happened in McCullen Hall stayed in McCullen. You
See,
know,
now you're giving too much. But
motherfuckers know.
the point is that they was happy. They had been together forever. We caught that hoe sneaking into old boy's room. Feel better?
But a lot of us made that mistake though, having trying to have a serious girlfriend in college. That's
Because
a
that was
mistake.
the whole phase.
Because that's a mistake.
That's when they was going through their whole phase.
That's a mistake I say I made. I had a long-term girlfriend in college. Duh. That was dumb.
College.
I mean, to look back on it now, it was dumb. At the time, I was like, oh, I'm winning. But now I'll be like, nah, you should.
See, that's just
Especially
like,
when I was working at the
I
bars
came
and
to
shit.
visit
So
y'all.
I'm right then. So you're saying I'm right. You just put it from your perspective. Because you said...
I
you
said
were-
it was a mistake to be in a long-term relationship. Yes,
What?
I didn't say they should go be hoes.
Why?
Because
why
you're in
was it a
college, you
mistake?
don't even know who the fuck you are yet.
Because you need to experience life to its fullest. I'm not saying fuck all day.
I'm not saying be hoes, though.
I'm simply saying
Do you
learn yourself,
I'm-
discover who you are,
What I'm saying
and
is,
then get some ass.
for everybody, man or female, it's just not a good idea. You got too much shit going on. You got your schoolwork, you got your social life, you got trying to make money to go to school, whatever you're trying to do. Like I was going to school and working at a bar. The fuck I look like having a fucking girlfriend when I got all this stuff running around.
I'm on both of the fence. Like I don't think you should be a hoe.
Right, I'm not telling you
But
to be hoes.
I do think you should experiment in that motherfucker. You know?
Yeah, I mean, if you see somebody you
fucking
like,
college is 4 years, sometimes more, depending on what you're doing.
just don't get too serious.
Yeah, you know, don't get serious. Go
This shit is
date.
fleeting.
You should just date.
Yeah,
date
this shit is
multiple
fleeting,
people.
dude.
3 or 4 or 5.
That doesn't mean you have to fuck
You don't gotta
everybody
be a
that you
hoe.
hang out with
You
either.
just, you know.
But hell, if you sneaking into a dorm room at 1 o'clock in the morning, fucking is implied.
Imply you ain't coming over to cuddle.
Well,
Right.
That's true. I mean, you know.
Now I go back. I still say you need to get that shit. Every woman has some hoe in her. Every woman, it doesn't matter who you are, got some hoe in you. It's just a matter of whether or not you choose to act on it. Some just don't act on it until they get so old that don't nobody want it anymore.
I don't think that's true.
That is absolutely true.
I don't think that's
Would you fuck Betty White?
No, I don't fuck Betty
Okay
White.
then. Nobody wants to fuck Betty White. But you
What
would.
the fuck is that got to do with her? But you
Nobody
want to
wants
be a
that.
hoe?
But Betty White probably had a phase where she was probably a cold piece and everybody wanted to
Oh,
fuck her.
she did have a
Exactly.
she was a model.
Yeah.
Exactly my point. So you better get it out your system while you're young. I'm not saying wait till you're Betty White age, but get it out your system while you're young, because the majority of them just don't act on it. And then they end up depressed or angry or living with resentment, or they hate their husbands because they're trapped in this, what they think is just a mundane routine marriage because they haven't experienced life.
Isn't that better suited for high school though? To be like the hoe phase?
No,
you don't
you're
think
still
so?
underage. Wait till you're an adult, legally an adult.
What is that? I mean,
because you don't want to make mistakes. One, you don't want to make mistakes, especially that young.
I mean, you're still gonna be young. If
fucks with your.
You're still gonna be young if you're going to college.
Okay, yeah, but when you're that young, when you're still like 14, 18, that leaves a serious. You're developing everything. That leaves a lasting impression on your psyche at that young of an age. At 18, okay, now you're an adult. It's time to make adult decisions and live with the dark consequences. You don't want to be living with the dark consequences as a child, as a teenager. You're technically not an adult. So wait till you're an adult to make adult decisions and live with those consequences. When you get to, that's why I say it's better suited for college.
Fair enough.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Now,
damn, I did go out to the virgins.
I hate virgins. I
did. When I was in high school, that's all I went out.
I've never actually met one, but go ahead. I hate the virgin.
Yeah.
I should say I haven't met one past the age of 16.
Oh, you did.
Since I was 16 years old?
Yeah.
Who the fuck was a virgin?
Adrian.
Who?
Adrian.
Who the fuck is Adrian?
From college, nigga?
She was a virgin?
Yeah.
I didn't know she was a virgin.
Mm-hmm.
You took that girl's virginity. Mm-hmm. You dirty bastard.
Hey,
see,
that's
predator.
what we do.
Fuck you.
We take virginity. Yeah.
Hi, Adrian. If you see this, I didn't know that. Now everybody knows.
Jesus. Wow.
I'm saying I didn't say that. Anywho, moving right along.
Could you date a porn star? A retired porn star. I'm asking for a reason.
I
can date anybody regardless of their past.
Yeah.
If I wasn't married, built that way.
Well, obviously, if you wasn't married, but
yeah.
Go ahead.
I can date anybody regardless of their past, as long as I know about it. Because I'm built that way. I'm built to be able to tune out the rest of the world because I could give a fuck anyway.
My only thing is though, even though she retired, I seen what she can do, and she better not try to be like, oh.
Now I don't want to see any of your shit.
That.
I don't want you like.
I mean, I don't want her,
you know what I'm saying? As long as you're not putting the shit on front. Well, I mean,
right.
Any
I'm talking
star, any porn star, you have to take into consideration that they've done it all multiple times,
right.
multiple men at a time, meat grinders, doubles, all that shit, all that stuff that comes along with porn.
Yeah.
So as long as you're not like, hi, I'm such and such, and look, this is my collection of movies, and like, you know what I'm saying, you showing that shit off, then I mean, no, not so much.
It just depends on the person. It always depends on the person. It just depends on the person.
Because in the situations like with porn stars, I mean, people could act like they cool with it, and then that switch could flip. Like, oh boy, like that one chick that got almost killed, man, he beat the crap out of her, dog.
Yeah. I never heard about that.
I want to say her name was Christy.
I don't know.
But she was dating an MMA fighter. That motherfucker's doing like 80 years in prison right now.
Damn.
For that shit.
What happened?
I think in a nutshell, because this is an old story. So I guess she's a porn star. I don't know if she still makes porn or she made porn at that time. So, you know, he knew that. And then I don't know if they broke up or they were taking a break, and he basically ran up in her spot while she was with another dude, and lost his shit, and he beat her unmercifully. Like, it was bad, man. It was really bad. And I mean, you would think with her being a porn star, you'd be like, all right, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You'd be cool enough to be like, even if she was in there with another guy, to say, oh, well, okay, well, that's what she do. I have to make a decision whether I'm cool with this or get the fuck away from her. At least that's why I run through it in my mind.
Right.
I'm not gonna sit here and go to fucking prison for the rest of my life because of something someone else does.
Yeah.
But he did.
Yeah.
And Well,
I don't know. I mean, and here's the weird thing, because it's two different things. Now you got a porn star, or could you date a hooker?
I mean, is that kind of the same thing? In a way,
It's literally the same thing.
It is, but it isn't. I mean, with hookers, there's a little bit more.
I think there's more checks and balances.
There's
being
more
a porn
danger.
There's
star.
more danger
Yeah,
of dating
it's
a hooker
literally
than it
less
is a
dangerous
porn
to
stars. They come in, they get tested, this and that,
Yeah.
blah blah blah. Or a hooker, this bitch, she's just hooking.
Yeah, but I would think
Yeah.
like a hooker would be more inclined to use condoms than a porn star, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, and well, there's checks and balances in place, but something can happen. Here's what happened. Porn stars, they have to get tested every 10 days, I think it is. They have to get tested. A hooker is more likely to use protection, but we all know protection breaks. Same thing with a porn star. He or she can sleep with somebody in between that 10-day window, and now everything's fucked up. Everything's shut down.
Right.
So there's safety, there's risk on both sides. I can't say which is greater. It's just a matter of personal opinion, I would say.
Yeah, that's true.
Now,
know.
here's my take on it, and I always get crazy looks when I say this. I don't give a fuck about either one. You can tell me you used to be a hooker. You can tell me you used to be a porn star. As long as you're out of the business, either one, and you're clean and safe, and you've been tested, everything's good. I'm not gonna hold your past against you.
Right.
But
In that sense.
here's the thing.
So,
Here's the thing that I think a lot of, well, let's say women aren't honest about. A lot of them are hookers. When you think about it, if they receive money for this or that, or gifts for this and that, like look at Instagram. That's like
booking information.
Like it's like a really expensive back page. When you think
Right.
about it,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
in a lot of cases, like how, like I always wondered, where do they get their money from? Like, do people just send them money because they look good on Instagram? No, it's
Yeah.
got to be more than that. No.
sometimes
I think they
sometimes
do,
they take
though.
donations on top of
I
that.
know they take donations,
They
just
have-
like we take donations.
Yeah, they have
But
We do
Okay,
take donations.
cash that.
but
They have the fans only where you can sign up to see them, and then they have booking information like he's talking about where you can fly them out, and they'll give you a private show in your home for $2,000.
So that's hooking.
Yeah, they sell
I mean, they're not
pussy.
saying that, but
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
it.
it's implied.
That's it.
If I buy you a plane
Bro,
ticket,
if I buy you a plane ticket for
I mean-
giving you $2,000, I'm fucking.
and I'm not judging those girls, get your paper.
Not judging either,
just
but I'm just
don't-
saying.
You don't have to bullshit me either.
Right. I'm
That's
fucking.
what all I'm saying.
Point blank.
Booking information? Come on, man. Booking you for what? You gonna come give a speech?
Right.
I'm just saying.
Are you an
I'm just
author,
saying,
bitch? We signing
like,
books?
for
Or?
real. Some of them be
Stormy
right.
Daniels.
Oh, yeah. But I'm just saying. I'm not.
So piggybacking off what you said the only difference between a hooker and most women is the hooker's at least up front. Is that what you're saying? I'll take it one step further.
For a lot of attractive women, I'll say.
I'll take it a step further. The only difference between your girl and the porn stars is film.
Yeah.
That's the only difference. You're actually better off with the porn star than you are with the average chick off the street. You know why?
Because she's been tested.
That one, she's been tested, and two, the porn star can't lie about where she's been, what she's done, and how many dicks she's seen. This bitch over here can, and is going to lie.
Plus, with the porn star, they come as advertised.
It comes as advertising.
Yeah.
Like when I see a porn star in real life, I'm like, okay, I know exactly who that is.
Yeah.
And thank you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Thank you.
That-
I appreciate all
your hard work
you've done.
Yeah.
And, you know,
All
it's
the hard
awesome.
work.
Literally.
Literally.
Yeah.
You know,
So-
and I'm not.
That's a great add-on. That's a great caveat to that. What I'm saying is that there's no mystery here. She can't say, well, I've never had two guys at the same time. Bitch, I got 13 films, 13 videos on my phone of you,
Yeah.
like he said. But this bitch over here, who's probably in college getting railed out by the football team, will lie all day. I've never done that. But you go back for homecoming with her, They got her picture on the wall.
MVP.
Getting Chinese finger trap.
MVP.
In the frat house.
Right.
MVP, literally. The night she took on 33 dudes. Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's like, I never did that.
It does beg the question, like, what goes on, like, in a woman's mind when that happens? Like a
Yum.
like a train. You're in a train on a girl. Like,
oh, what did they think?
Like, what is going through their mind
Oh,
when
I've
that
asked
happens? I wonder.
I've asked them.
What did they say?
Most of them were just like, I'm caught up in the moment. What did one say? She said she was caught up in the moment. You understand. They this isn't forced on them. They wanted this.
No, I know that because the other way it's rape.
Yeah,
but I'm saying, like, what goes through their mind when it's consensual? It's like consensually I'm gonna let five guys bust me open. Like,
females is freaks.
Yeah,
it's pressure.
It's freaks.
Okay, it's basically
but you can just get dick.
But sometimes, I mean,
getting both holes filled. That's what they want. I literally had to. She was
and
that was her fantasy.
But this is like, dude. So 4 chicks come through, you know, that's extra fun for the dude.
Do you really think that's the same fucking thing? It's the same thing if 4 beautiful women show up at my house right now, as opposed to 4 hard-legged dudes show up at Christy's house. And Christy's down to get smashed open.
How's that different? That's her preference.
That's a lot different.
How's that different?
It's different. Trust me, it's different. You gonna sit here and tell me it's not different, Mr. Predator over here?
What?
Not you.
How's that different?
It's different, man. It's different because you're trying to pretend like it's the same for a woman getting sex as opposed to a man getting sex. For a man getting sex, it's work. For a woman getting sex, she just gotta show up. It doesn't matter what she look like. She could show up. And somebody is going to screw her.
That is true.
You know what I'm saying? But it's different. It's not the same. I know that's a double standard, and it's not fair if you want to call it. But I don't feel like I should have to pay on every date I go on. But I'm a gentleman, so I do.
Actually, I think you're talking from 2 different standpoints. You're talking from the standpoint of her getting pounded out, a woman getting pounded out, versus a guy putting in work. She's the receiver. You're the giver. That's what you're talking about. He's talking about from the standpoint of 4 on 4. Yeah. I think that's what you're talking about. You're having 2 different conversations.
Wait, what do you mean 4 on 4?
He said he just said if 4 girls walk into your house, he's like, that's no different than a girl walking into a room and there's 4 guys. It's literally gonna end almost the exact same way. It's gonna end with a guy one on his. You're having 2 different conversations. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand.
Obviously, because I don't know what you're talking about right now.
Don't worry. Thank you. I'm gonna answer you, and then I'm gonna come to you. Here's what. It's pressure. It's her receiving, you giving. It's not the same. It's literally a man wearing out your hamstrings trying to make sure this bitch is happy and pleased so that you get a second engagement or another round, another shot at the title. That's the difference. She just literally can do the dead starfish and just lay there. Especially if she's really attractive. That's okay. There we go. You, for 4 on 4, if you're
didn't answer my question.
I will come back. For 4 on 4, it literally ends with 1 in your waist, 1 in your face. 2 out here. That's literally how hers is gonna get. It's just 1 in her face, 1 in the back, and 2 here. It's literally the same.
Right. Okay, your question was, what is she thinking?
What's going on in her mind?
What's going on in her mind is this bitch is just super horny, super freaky, and she wanted a bunch of dicks. Just like a dude, he gets super horny, super freaky. He wants a bunch of titties and pussy in his face.
So you're saying that she's like that all the time?
She could be.
Or she could just have been in that moment.
She could be. Or
There's
she could be in the moment.
chicks who have done it once, never did it again.
Right. But
there's chicks who like it and would like to do it again and again and again.
She just wants it. She's just a freak.
She just wanted it. She was feeling freaky and adventurous, and she was like, "Fuck it, I'll try it." It's not really you. Guys believe it's game, and we talked her into getting double stuff.
No. She wanted that.
You didn't talk. I've heard her do say, I had her eating pussy. No, she wanted to eat some pussy.
Right.
Well, I've never talked a girl into doing that because I think it's disgusting.
Yeah. Okay.
What's disgusting?
Exactly. This personal
running
preference.
a train on a girl.
Oh yeah, I mean,
I'm not into it.
I'm not a fan.
into
Yeah,
it.
I think it's kind of gross, actually.
Yeah,
A little
I'm not a
bit.
fan
It's too
of
much
it.
Especially
juice.
especially if you're like second, third, and fourth.
Too much. Yeah,
It's a lot of juice. It's
For
a lot of
everybody
waiting.
except that first guy, you are disgusting.
Yeah.
You got some weirdos that want to
That's
have
not the-
conversations and shit. Motherfucker, just look at the bitch.
So, did you see the NASDAQ today, bro? Like, what the fuck are you nigga? What the hell?
Conversations during the
What the
orgy.
fuck? Like, no, bro. Fucking focus on what you're doing.
That's basically what I get. In my opinion, you're better off with a porn star.
I get
than the
what you're
average chick.
saying. I understand what you're saying.
Now let's shift gears for 1 second. This is where I'm gonna get.
We're
in
always
trouble.
off topic, but it's so cool because it's a conversation.
I like it.
This is just
It's how
like
it's
nigga,
supposed
we
to
like
be.
we in the garage smoking a
Exactly.
cigarette.
I like it. Let's shift gears. Take somebody, and this is one that I wanted to talk about. Russell Wilson during the offseason signed what 130 million.
A lot.
A lot. 130 million. I guess
Yeah.
over the next 7 years throughout.
Was it 80?
It was 80 guaranteed,
80 guaranteed.
and then the rest was throughout the course.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it basically plays out throughout the rest of his
Yeah.
his career.
His career. Yeah.
When you got that kind of money, should you settle for? I guess I don't know how to put this. Was Sierra really the best choice for Russell Wilson?
You'd have to ask Russell
That's
Wilson.
subjective, man. I mean, you
I gotta
can't
ask.
say whether or not it was or not because
Could he
you're
have
speaking
bought a
for-
better bitch?
I mean, he could have
I
bought
mean,
a
he
different bitch, but who's to
he
say
can have
that
whoever
she
he
would
wants,
have been
probably.
better?
But man, that's my the man's in love.
That's subjective, man.
A man's in love.
I mean,
He loved
you
that
think is-
woman.
What you think is a good deal for you might not be a
A
good
good deal for the
us,
next
you know.
person.
Mm.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Here's why I ask. Sierra had been known for dating Amari Stoudemire from from a lot of teams from the NBA. She was also publicly dating Bow Wow, 50 Cent, had a kid by Future, was dating a couple other guys. These were very public relationships, not counting the private relationships on top of that. And there were a few more other celebrity relationships she was involved in, or celebrity guys she was involved with. Was she the one that you really want to wife up?
Maybe it was.
I mean, listen, man.
Was she the best choice?
You're asking the question that
It's subjective, but I'm asking for opinion.
From my opinion, if I were Russell Wilson, and I was an NFL Super Bowl winning quarterback, I wouldn't be with none of these motherfuckers. But that's me, though.
right.
And he
Why?
did it without a prenup.
Why? Because for what?
I mean, and
For what?
and if you keep
And then
saying,
why would I be with somebody
Well-
that already got baggage like
well,
that?
here's the thing, and you keep saying get someone better and
There we
better
go.
and better looking and this and that. So when you start doing that, then them bitches want you for your paper. It's no longer
So
about
say
you.
she don't want him for his
Exactly.
paper.
Right.
She didn't
She
exactly.
might.
Clearly, she wants something paper-wise, or
She
she wouldn't have
might.
been with him.
She
Or
might.
every other
Or
famous
every
guy.
other famous dude that
You
she
know?
dealt with.
But
I
she's a celebrity.
mean, she's not any less
celebrities-
hypergamous than anybody else.
You know, celebrities date celebrities.
So I wasn't even going to put money in the equation because that's just the nature of the beast.
Yeah. I don't know. I
So-
mean, I'm sure if the man's happy, that's what he wanted.
I mean, if he's happy with it, that's cool. I wouldn't have done this shit,
He
but
playing daddy and all that shit.
That's my
bro.
opinion.
He's happy, nigga.
in my opinion, I
Woo.
wouldn't have. And I'm not
No.
80 million to the good.
130.
Whatever. I'm not a millionaire, and
Yeah.
I wouldn't have done it. I don't care if it is Sierra. I just don't want that kind of life. I don't want
No,
that deal.
I don't know. I can't
You know what
answer
I'm
that
saying?
because I've not ever been in that predicament.
I'm gonna throw my lot in with Brad. I think it was a bad move. Every time he eats her pussy, he tastes Future juice.
Gross.
Yes. The reason
But
why
every time
did you
any
want,
of us eat somebody's
true.
pussy,
We
we
tasting-
taste somebody else's
True.
juice. If
Right.
you want to say it like that, that's
That's
just disgusting.
absolutely true. But
This nigga.
I mean, come on.
fuck both of
I'm
y'all.
just saying, man. You can't just
This
go
is a judgment
future
free
juice.
zone.
Why is future juice
Hey, wait a
any
minute.
worse than
Okay,
anybody
wait a minute.
else's?
So we was having a conversation It's okay for y'all to bring up something crazy, but I say something about a little off color.
Yeah, but you're trying to make it seem like Future's spunk is any different than anybody else's. I don't want to fucking taste anybody's
Future
shit.
got what, 5 baby mamas?
But I'm saying, but
That
Future,
nigga likes
it ain't
not
like
wearing
Future.
condoms.
It ain't like she going
Like
over
he's
there.
like Future
Like he's
freshly
smashing
busted
it,
in her.
right? And then he go there, and then Russell's
He's
just
like,
He's a
well,
cuck.
Sierra,
He's
time
a-
for you to get back to your cuck ass husband.
right.
That's basically it.
I'm out of
No.
here.
Wipe
See
his-
you next week.
No,
He wiped his
know?
dick on a Russell Wilson jersey
You
and
know?
walk off.
come on, man.
Okay.
Anyway.
Man, fuck y'all. The point I'm trying to make is that why a baby mama? Why her? Of all people, if you had to choose a baby mom, couldn't you have chose one that chose a better baby dad?
Who says he's a bad baby?
Man.
I'm not saying he's not. I didn't say he's bad.
I mean,
I'm
someone
saying
who's less famous.
somebody who's a little less known and a little less reckless with his dick. You're talking about a guy that already had 6 kids, 5 different women.
I can't speak for Russell
I can't
Wilson,
speak for Russell
but
Wilson,
I
man.
would
That might
venture
be-
to guess that Sierra likes the attention, and that's why it is so. So we all know there is
We're not
there's a
talking
difference
about
between
him, her.
I'm talking. Well, I'm speaking to the
We
situation.
know why she did it. She did it because it was safe, it was stable, and he was different from all the others.
Well, I'm telling
She
you.
knew if she put her
that
hooks into
Russell
him,
Wilson
this
is
simp ass
probably
dude
not
would
as
go.
woke as you are. He's probably not. He's probably not as woke as you. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest. I'm just saying. So to him, that seemed like a good deal. To us, it's like, bitch, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
After I washed up in your sink and I rolled the fuck up out of here, I didn't think about you again. But that's just me, though.
That's not him.
That makes a valid point. I guess what I'm asking though is, does your money determine your status in the dating market?
Yes. What the? Of course.
How?
We all know that's the case.
What do you mean how?
How? Expound on that.
Because one is definite security, and that's what women want is security, and two, women want to be able to do whatever the fuck they want.
Not to mention the fact they want to be able to point and show all the other chicks, that's my man.
Right, and you don't even think about this, mother
That's
and
why a
father.
married man has no shortage of
They
side
want
chicks.
to take care of mother and father, and if they can't, well, this nigga's money can
Just
go
so
ahead.
everybody knows that.
So of course your money's gonna. I mean that's simple.
Your money determines your status in the dating market.
Let's say there's a chick getting off work. She's a nurse. Let's say even a nurse practitioner. She's got a nice little Cadillac. She's driving down the street. She's seeing a nigga walking down the street. Could be the finest thing to this bitch's eyes, right? Then she see a halfway looking decent dude in a fucking Navigator.
Right.
She gonna go for the halfway decent looking dude and say fuck that nigga walking, even though that nigga
Hypergamy.
might be looking like I don't know who the women like.
Who
that
did
nigga.
what, right? Looking like who
Because
did
she wants that she wants that stability, and this nigga walking. The fuck? No, it's not gonna happen. She gonna go for this semi decent looking dude in the fucking Navigator.
what? That's hypergamy. That is fine.
Yeah, I mean that's the woman's side of it.
Okay.
As far as to your point about Russell Wilson, I doubt he's as woke as you are. I doubt he's as woke as I am. That is not a prize to me. Sorry, and I hate to be this way, but I just don't feel like once you cross over to the barrier of single motherhood that you're still like this beholden prize now.
No.
That's just my opinion, though. I mean, other people might think differently.
It lowers.
That's fine.
I absolutely agree. Once you spit out crotch fruit, it lowers your value in a sense. And this is no offense to single mothers. Well, you're gonna take offense, but
It takes away the
can't
idea
kick
of
my ass.
exclusivity to you, which is what
Exactly.
men want in their woman. Exclusivity. Like, this is my woman. I'm the only one who's going to be touching her. I'll take care of her. I provide for her. I protect her. Exclusivity. When you go out and start bringing in other kids and all this other stuff, not to say that people who have kids aren't to be valued. I'm saying in a situation where I don't have any and you do, and I'm Russell Wilson,
That's the whole thing.
I'm not doing this.
That's the
I mean,
whole thing.
fuck you. Sorry, ladies. I know that's a bitter pill to swallow.
Here's
but
another thing
whatever.
too that we haven't. How long they been together now?
A minute, like 7.
Do they have kids
Yeah,
together?
they got one now.
They got the one now. So I don't know.
Now here's my thing. If fuck exclusivity. I got to go back to that for a second. I just don't want the drama or the headache that comes with your kid. It's baby daddy.
I can understand. It's not even necessarily baby daddy, but it could just be the kid.
It could be the kid as a pain in the ass. It could be the kid is just defiant and a dumb shit. It could be a number of different contrasting factors that headaches you can avoid just by not getting into this. And be like, you know what? I don't want to do this. And you can save yourself a mountain of fucking stress just by walking away from that. And that's all I'm saying. It's exclusivity goes to it, but it's also the amount of stress you save by not engaging into this single mother trap.
Yeah.
So
to answer your question, no, I don't think so.
You don't think your money determines your status?
No. I meant I think Russell Wilson, could he get somebody better? The answer is probably yes. Okay. Or somebody different that wouldn't have came with all the baggage and bullshit that he's had to go through since he started dating, and he's married to her now, right? Yeah. They're married now. Yeah. So all that shit, all that extra shit. Oh, you got my kid around Russell Wilson, future acting all like he give a fuck, and then Sierra acting like, oh, you're a bad baby. And all that dumb shit that comes with it you don't need that shit.
See, that's exactly what I just said.
I'm fucking rich.
Exactly what I just said.
You know what I'm saying?
I got blessed with good baby mamas.
I'm just saying, I mean, yeah, that's different.
And that's rare. That's few and far between.
Yeah, both of them. See? Damn, two.
That's few and far between.
I don't meet a lot of guys that don't want to go upside the head of their baby mama.
See, and that's I don't mean we totally cool. Like, we sometimes do the 4th of July thing together and all that shit.
No headaches,
no headaches, no nothing.
At your wedding, dude. I mean, it's like,
bro, she was like serving food.
Different. That's different.
She was serving food at the wedding, that's bro. Different. That's crazy.
You know
like,
it's fucking nuts, yo.
Like you said, I don't see that shit.
You don't see it,
but I just got blessed, man.
It's few and far between that you can get that lucky in the dating market.
Right.
But y'all both said, okay, your money determines your wealth.
Of course.
So why settle? Why settle? What can you give me one good reason?
You keep saying that, and maybe in his mind he didn't settle. Maybe in his mind that's what he want. That was his goal.
Saying. That's what I'm saying.
Get Sierra.
That could have been his goal.
I'll take her no matter what.
And in his mind, he is golden. He is good. We can't get into his mind.
I see,
what I mean?
I look at somebody like Aaron Rodgers, who's dated celebrities too, and he's just like, I'm Aaron fucking Rodgers. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But then you got like a Russell Wilson's like, all right, man, whatever. If that's what makes you happy, that's what's up.
Yeah,
but
and that could be his.
I don't care if it
he
was
could
Sierra.
Be like fucking totally
that's
satisfied.
Like me trying to date like Cardi B.
Oh God!
I know she's famous and pretty and shit, but I don't want to date Cardi B.
No,
me and Cardi B would be in a fist fight before the end of the month.
Exactly.
Stop talking. That would be just.
See, that's what I'm saying. It's the person
different strokes for different folks.
I don't care how much money that bitch got. If she came and tried to take me from my wife right now, I'd be like, bitch, you crazy.
Cardi B.
Wait a minute now.
Cardi B.
Now we ain't say nothing about the money. I would dog walk her bunch.
I didn't say I wouldn't smash her. I'm just saying like,
and for that on my resume.
Would I date her seriously?
No, I wouldn't.
I doubt it.
No. I wouldn't.
But for the money, I would
Offset.
dog walk her.
I don't want to be like Offset coming to pick up his kids every month. I don't want to see that shit. You know what I'm saying?
He's like, that is a reflection on you. That one of the especially women. The guy you let nut in you and carry that kid to term is a reflection of you. So if he's a bum,
bruh.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
It is. You chose this guy. You let this guy nut in you. That is an absolute reflection on you.
Once again,
that's why women be like, I hate my baby daddy.
And I'll say it. And we keep it all the way 100. Both my baby mamas was cool, bruh. Like,
okay,
I was.
Justin, I get where you're going, but you have to look at this. You both of your baby mamas are cool.
Exactly.
Right.
That's not most people.
Okay,
that's not most people.
Right.
Most
but what I'm saying
that,
is,
dog.
though,
I mean, you got lucky, man.
But no, what I'm saying is, though, the reflection of this. Like, I was a dog ass nigga back in the day, bro. Okay. And they was cool. And so I'm not gonna say that they was dog ass chicks just because they let me sneak one in them. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
I don't know. But we're gonna have to wrap this
Yeah,
up.
I'm
We're
hungry
way
as fuck,
over
man.
an hour here. Yeah, so I mean we can continue this later on. If anybody sees this, which nobody's watching right now, that's
No.
cool. Thanks guys.
Appreciate
We
it.
gotta do a new era,
No,
the new
what?
segment of the show. I'm sorry, we forgot to do it this
well,
week.
we're gonna have to do that next time. Okay, next time we'll do the new section of the show. It's been over an hour, and some of us have to relieve ourselves.
I'll piss
So
so,
here's what I'm gonna do. You guys can keep going if you like.
I'm cool, bro.
I'm going to stop the stream, but I'm gonna keep recording though.
nah, turn it off. I'm done.
Yeah, I'm
All
cool.
right, you guys are done. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. This will be up pretty soon if you're not watching live.
Watch it, motherfuckers.
Yeah, and we'll continue this conversation on the next show because I don't think an hour is long enough. I don't know,
Sometimes.
but hell, we ain't got a lot of time. We all got shit to do. So that's going to be the end of the Shake Up Guys for this evening. Thank you for tuning in, and we appreciate y'all. God bless. Peace out.